Funny because Cuba kind of is a little less there after about 15-20 minutes in the broadcast, and actually it's much easier to listen to Radio Thailand now.
Traditional Hawaiian dances and other performances to promote unity in the province's diverse population.
I still move away from the frequency of Cuba so that to avoid the heterodyne, but reception is not too bad actually.
During the Chinese New Year, the agents are ensuring that the meat is safe for consumption and are adhering to standards, while also checking for sure that prices are in an acceptable range. Chicken prices in the province have increased slightly from the same period last year by 10 baht to 80 baht per kilogram. Forecast date at 130 to 150 baht per kilogram. Market sellers of the meats have noted that sales have not been propped up by the festivities, as many people have decided to purchase their offerings from department stores.
And SME entrepreneurs have been encouraged to register themselves as companies operating with single accounts to enhance their capability and managerial efficiency. The Revenue Department Director General Thiland has said the government is urging single accounts because small business operating with multiple accounts face instability when requesting for loans from financial institutes. To start the businesses, the Revenue Department will be providing tax allowances for SME entrepreneurs operating under single accounts to be exempted from retrospective tax investigation from income tax draft 2016 and receive tax exemption for the first 300,000 baht of profit in 2017, with taxation discounted to 10% from 20 for profits exceeding 300,000 baht. Interested entrepreneurs can register themselves to operate within the team on worldwideweb.rd.go.th. Again, worldwideweb.rd.go.th from today to March 15th. The Revenue Department Director General said the number of registered SMEs under the scheme is now of 60,000 businesses and is expected to reach 100,000 within February.
In the United States, the number of Americans filing for unemployment benefits rose more than expected last week, suggesting some loss of momentum in the labor market amid a sharp economic slowdown and stock market sell-off. Signs of creeping employment weakness were also flagged by another report on Thursday, showing a 218% jump in announced job cuts by U.S.-based employers in January. The planned layoffs were concentrated in the energy and retail sectors. The Labor Department's initial claims for state unemployment benefits increased 8,000 to a seasonally adjusted 285,000 for the week ended January 30th. Still, claims remained below 300,000, a level associated with strong labor market conditions for the 48th straight week. This is the longest run since the early 1970s. The 4-week moving average of claims considered a better measure of labor market trends, as it irons out week-to-week volatility, rose 2,000 to 284,750 last week. Economists had forecast claims rising 280,000 in the latest week.
Now, the likelihood that the Bank of England will raise interest rates in the coming months proceeded on Thursday after the bank cut its economic forecast because of the slowdown in global growth and market turmoil. The Bank of England's 9-member Monetary Policy Committee unanimously voted to keep the key interest rate at its record low of 0.5%, while one member had voted for an increase in previous months. The unanimous vote indicates greater concerns about the effect of the slowdown on the global economy, on the UK. With inflation at 0.2%, far below the 2% target rate, there's little pressure to raise rates. Some observers have suggested that the bank might consider lowering rates following in Japan's footsteps. Connie brushed aside questions, reiterating that rates were much more likely to be raised than cut. He stressed that even though global financial conditions are tightening, domestic factors are mostly offsetting the troubles. He cited recent stress tests for banks that hit their ability to deal with a more severe shock to the Chinese economy. Higher